the case of the stolen outboard.
You're a liar, man. You're getting close to getting the whole book thrown at you.
And serving a summons turns ugly.
So you take that rubbish with you and
well,
you know what to do with it.
Whether I leave it at your feet or whatever.
Stick it up where it belongs. Stick it right up to you.
The Auckland Maritime Police have just received a call about some men seen stealing an outboard motor from a boat at Devonport, then speeding off in an aluminium dinghy. So Gary Simpson and Craig Kennedy are heading out in search of the thieves. Just a few minutes later, they spot a dinghy answering the description. It's the only aluminium dinghy visible anywhere on this stretch of the harbour.
Hey guys, just pull over.
Its occupants aren't keen to stop.
Hey!
But finally, the message gets through.
Just stop your motor.
Lo and behold, the two passengers are sitting on what appears to be an outboard motor.
Whose is the outboard down there? It's yours.
It's a spare for this one.
Now, we've just had a report that somebody was seen on a boat down in Devonport taking an outboard off it. That wouldn't happen to be the one, would it?
It would seem in police parlance to be an open and shut case.
We've got a witness down there that saw two guys get on board a boat, take an outboard. Funny thing is, there happens to be an outboard lying on the floor here. Sorry guys, you're coming on board with us.
But the suspects aren't ready to come clean just yet.
That's it.
So Gary and Craig are taking them back to base for questioning.
You all right?
Sit down there, mate. Sit down there. Hang on. Sit down.
Don't need to touch me, bro.
You just sit down. All right?
Exhibit A, one outboard motor.
Okay, you're going to steer in behind us? Yeah. All right. Hello. Yeah, we've got the tinny, 3 people on board and an outboard that looks like it's come off a launch or something that's been in the water a while.
The plan is to keep the 3 men separate so they can't work on their story.
So whose boat is this one?
One of the boys, eh? Good little boat.
Yep, got a trailer. So where did you launch from today?
I'm not too sure.
Not sure?
Nah.
Oh dear, I think it's going to be a long night somehow.
How's that?
It's just a short trip back across the harbour to the Maritime Police headquarters. But the 3 men are still refusing to admit to any crime, so Gary and Craig are taking them to the downtown police station for questioning.
Just want to have another little chat, okay? You know why you're here? It's the police station.
Which one?
I have here an eyewitness account of what took place from a person who was watching you from the shore, and he's identified you and the other 2. One male Caucasian stripped to the waist and one male Caucasian wearing a baseball cap. Guess what? You've got a baseball cap.
Second outboard motor.
Yep.
At the bottom of our boat.
Yep.
I don't even know what you're talking about, eh?
You're going to tell me the truth, it's going to be a long night. And a long weekend, eh? Very long.
What are you talking about?
I think we're just wasting our time. Just charge them and...
We'll charge them. Tell them that they're under arrest and we're going to take them to Central, process them.
Yep.
They're jointly charged.
I think so. David, you're going to be charged with the theft of an outboard motor.
I'm under arrest for theft. Yep. Take my what's stealing, mate? I didn't steal anything. Man, everybody tells lies, eh? No, honestly.
Everybody tells lies.
You guys, all of tell lies, honestly, man.
No, I didn't steal that outboard. We get the innocent guy every time, eh?
It's like going on an outing, isn't it?
For the 3 suspects, the journey continues to Auckland Central Police Station.
They're all stuck to their stories, albeit that all 3 stories are different, and no option really but just to take them up to Central, process them, they'll be bailed and appear in court on Monday where they can enter a plea, and we'll take it from there.
At the station watch house, the 3 suspects are processed and charged with theft, but one of them just can't resist playing up for the camera.
It's a family show, mate.
What's your name?
Okay.
Let's go this way.
Don't forget you promised me sea views, man.
With the 3 suspects in custody,
You'll be here for a couple of hours.
Gary and Craig head back out onto the harbour to check on the boat with the missing outboard.
Do you want it raised?
Sure enough, they soon find signs that a motor's been removed.
There's fresh marks on the back of it there. And the outboard bracket is lowered, indicating that the outboard was sitting in the tide, hence the weed on it. Probably just seen an outboard opportunity to pinch it, and it's gone. Not exactly the best system when you leave it simply screwed onto the back of your boat. Probably better out of sight with an alarm fitted on the boat. Keep it out of view of prying eyes and people that are dishonest.
And speaking of dishonest people, 3 guys in an aluminium dinghy have just been reported missing.
Our communication centre just got a report of 3 males overdue in a small fishing boat. The names correspond with the guys we've just arrested for stealing that outboard motor. So they're not overdue, they're in the Auckland Central cells.
Oh well, that's another one solved.
Case closed? Not quite.
We get a lot of outboard stolen off boats. We get a lot of jet skis stolen. But to catch the guys red-handed, I mean, these guys were just heading up the harbour, and one was pretending to be either sleeping or out of it or whatever, but he seems to have sobered up pretty quickly. And it's nice when you catch him red-handed with the outboard motor lying in the bottom of the boat. 3 guys all on board. Yeah, couldn't go better, actually.
Gary might be surprised, because as Craig examines the suspect's dinghy, he notices something strange about its outboard motor as well.
And as you can see on this outboard, the serial number has been removed. It's on an aluminium plate which is stuck onto the outboard there. So my pick is this is stolen as well. So that well, did you put that in?
No, previously bought it new.
Sure enough, a check of the police's stolen boat register turns up the true owners.
You're pretty confident this is your boat?
Oh yes, I think so, yeah. 99.9% sure.
The boat had been chained in the couple's carport when it was stolen 16 months ago.
I left home at 8:30 in the morning, came back at 12, it was still there, and then came back at 5 and it was gone. So between 12 and 5 it was stolen, and they just cut the chains and taken it. Yeah.
With the stolen boat positively identified, it's now a case of checking the trailer.
The guy who we arrested last night has phoned up and said that he's going to come in and pick the boat up because he doesn't know that we know it's stolen.
Right.
Okay, so we'd like to just to get you to sit in our lunchroom until they arrive, and we deal with them initially, and get you to go out with one of our guys and just have a wander in the car. Hopefully he'll be by himself and he wouldn't brought his mates, which will make it a lot easier for us. And you can have a look at the trailer and see if you can identify it as being yours as well.
The suspect arrives right on cue.
Bit of a hesitation. He's got his girlfriend with him. Yeah, just go through there. Just go down to the gate and we'll open it up for you. Sober today, are you? Hey? Just go down and we'll check your boat. Just make sure everything's there. What time they let you out of Central?
While Craig distracts the suspect, Gary and the boat's owners come out to sneak a peek at the trailer.
No, it's not the trailer. It had more, it had another bar in there.
Plus the wheels.
But they're not sure at first whether it's theirs.
Yeah, it hasn't even got the wheel on it either.
No.
No, but was that the setup of the front wheels?
But Gary's got a possible explanation.
Because just bear in mind, looking at this here, what I can see is this is all fresh weld and it's not good welding. I've got a funny feeling that this drawbar is the original drawbar, and I think it's been altered somehow. They've put a different axle through here.
Some old photos from the couple's collection make for a useful comparison.
There's the upright and the roller. See, the roller is in front of the upright here, and that's in front of it.
Despite some differences, there are enough similarities for Gary to reach the obvious conclusion.
The basis of it is your original trailer.
Gary has a quick word with the suspect's partner, who insists that her boyfriend did buy the boat and trailer.
Have you got receipts for all of that?
The woman hands over a handwritten receipt. Whether it's genuine is another matter.
The young lady in the car, she's just produced a receipt for the sum of $3,700. For what it's worth, anyone can write out a receipt, but there's other ways and other avenues that we need to go down to confirm that they've actually spent $3,700 on the purchase of this boat. But gut feeling is it's highly unlikely at this stage.
So who can confirm with us that you actually bought this boat?
The receipt.
How do we know? You just haven't written this out yourself in the last day or so?
I bought the boat, dude, you know, like...
Yeah, what I'm saying is, how are you...
$1,000 of my own money buying this and now I'm getting told it's a stolen boat.
It is a stolen boat. How can you prove that this receipt's legitimate? Why should we believe you after the rubbish you told us yesterday? Why should we? Would you believe yourself if we were in our position?
Meanwhile, Gary's been chatting some more with the suspect's partner.
His partner is a fully qualified hairdresser. Nice kid, straight, never been in trouble.
But their stories don't match, particularly concerning the trailer.
So what work does she think he did on it?
She's not 100% sure, but her brother has been helping him do some welding and bits and pieces on it.
He tells me the only work he's ever done on that trailer is spray some primer, grey primer on it. So he's either a very good actor or he's just bloody stupid. Yeah. Your girlfriend tells us that you've definitely been doing some work on the trailer, including welding, with her brother. You're a liar, man. I can't believe the lies you've told me. How do I know any of the stuff you tell me is the truth? Any of it? You're getting close to getting the whole book thrown at you.
Despite the pressure, the suspect is sticking to his story that he bought the boat and trailer.
He's feeling pretty sorry for himself. Seems to me, just by his body language and the way he's answering my questions, that he did buy the boat legitimately, or what he thought was legitimately, even though he didn't check with anybody missing serial numbers. And he paid for it on the side of the road, basically, with cash that he can't prove he withdrew from anywhere, that he had at home. But we'll look into that over the next few days.
And so the suspect gets a ride home in a police car, pending his court appearance.
What we're doing now is we're just going to take this little boat out of the water. It's been identified by the owners as their boat when it was stolen. Also, the trailer has been identified by them. We'll keep it in safe storage until such time as we give it back to the insurance company, who will dispose of it at their leisure.
A few days later, Gary and Craig return the stolen motor to its grateful owner.
Yep. Set up? You're on. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Our pleasure.
Good.
Yeah, not a problem.
Take care now. See ya.
He's a happy chappy. Yeah, good result. Just hope we get some sort of result that good at court. We'll see.
Two of the men pleaded guilty to stealing the motor. They were both convicted and sentenced to 60 hours community work. Charges against the third suspect were dropped. The boat and trailer were sold at auction by their former owner's insurance company. It's a cruisy Tuesday afternoon in Gisborne. But fishery officers Grant Dixon and Martin Williams have a somewhat daunting task ahead of them.
Today we're going to serve a summons on a guy called Peter Warren. This guy here, he's well known to us, well known to the police. As you can see, we've got a whole folder on this guy. He's got numerous convictions for violent type offences. Today I'm going to serve 3 summonses in relation to undersized crayfish, excess crayfish, and threatening a fishery officer and using threatening language towards a fishery officer. So those 3 are the 3 offences that he's going to go up for court at the end of the month.
They head straight for the suspect's address in a Gisborne suburb.
Well, this guy is a dangerous character. He has been in a lot of trouble with the police and with us. He lives just down here. The only thing is that we just need to make a little contingency plan. If he does get extremely violent straight away, then we're just going to have to back out.
Grant has every reason to be wary. The suspect is known for his unpredictable and sometimes aggressive behaviour.
About a month ago at Macquarie Beach, we pulled over his van, and he's with a lot of different people in the van. Pulled it over and had a check of his catch, and he had 32 undersize crayfish that he'd caught all in that morning. So we measured up those crayfish, and then he started going off like he does every time we see him. And a knife was produced by one of his cohorts, and he was told to put it down, and the cohort passed the knife to Peter, and Peter started sort of being quite threatening towards the officers, swearing and carrying on. And for the purpose of that, we took his van, we seized his truck, we seized all the crayfish, and at the time we let him go. There's 3 charges in relation to the one incident, which was about a month ago. Afternoon, Peter.
What's your bullshit today?
Oh, just Minister of Fisheries, mate.
Hey,
We've got
got some more bullshit to bring around.
Yeah, just as an officer of the court,
Nah,
I've got a summons here
that's
for you.
all invalid, mate. Take that away.
Oh,
We've got a native title. You want to challenge? You challenge
What's
our
that?
native title.
What have you got there?
Yeah. Hey, we got a native title. You got nothing, so get.
Well, just
Don't
as an
come around
officer
with
of the
that.
court, I'm
Hey.
going to give you this, eh?
Hey, we're going to give
Okay.
one to the police for you, mate.
What for?
You're breaking our rules. You got no money over us.
Well, look, all I'm
Hey.
saying to you, mate, is Tuesday the 31st of January.
Hey, I'm not going to your
2006.
court. You're coming to ours. We got a
Good
court
job.
here, bro. You're already on a warrant.
No, don't
Hey,
be silly on this,
you
mate.
got a warrant for your arrest, mate. You and this fella here. Well, don't come around here and threaten us with those
Hey, I
false
haven't
things.
threatened you.
That's but no value.
I'm an
over
officer
this,
of the
mate.
court, mate, all right?
Hey,
That's what I'm doing.
You got nothing over our native title, so you take that rubbish with you and
Well,
you
I have
know
to
what
leave
to
it
do
to
with
you.
it.
Whether I leave it at your feet
you know,
or
you
whatever.
stick it up
Okay.
where it belongs.
Now, stick it here.
Right up to you.
right
Hey,
there.
well, don't come around here and threaten us.
Well, I'm not
You're
threatening you,
our
mate.
business, mate.
No,
Hey,
I'm not. I'm
you've
here
got
to-
no jurisdiction.
I did
You
a
don't
simple
come
job.
around here and threaten me.
I gave you a summons,
You got
mate.
nothing. That summons means nothing. You already on a warrant of arrest.
Wow.
Hey, the native title overrules you, fellas.
Can I just say something?
Hey,
If
you
you
got
don't
nothing,
turn
bro.
up on that date,
Hey,
there'll be a warrant
and
out
there's
for you.
already a warrant for your arrest, mate. You're under arrest under international law. You're gone, mate.
Why don't I just listen to
Hey, I'm not listening to them. You don't bring that rubbish here with that because it means nothing to us. Hey, because you fellas got no jurisdiction. Get that in your head,
We're just
mate.
saying 31st.
Hey,
turn up if
yeah,
you don't,
you turn up here
we'll
too.
have a warrant
Hey,
of arrest.
you're for what? You wasn't your arrest?
Yeah.
Hey, you got no jurisdiction, mate.
Now we have.
Let's see about that.
Okay,
Hey,
well, it's
because you got
We're just going, mate.
nothing, mate.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
Right, we'll
take
go.
your and get.
Yes, sir. That's
Take
Thanks.
your and get and take your bullshit law with you. Sorry about all that incident, man. You know, these fellas here come along and, you know, abuse our customary rights and all that kind of stuff. My name's the Wairata Te Onioni. I'm a legal representative for the Sovereign Council of Te Tonga Te Whenua. And now we've been, those men over there, they run around like policemen. They arrest our people with armed stuff like handcuffs and all that, and bashing our people on the ground and all those kind of things. So these are the things we want to clear up.
Clearly, this is a standoff that could take some time to resolve.
Well, there's your normal daily response from that Peter Warren. As you can see, he's got no acknowledgement of our law or what we do at all. He just went nuts and said that, you know, we're under arrest ourselves. And
There's a lot of conspiracy going on between our people and those ones over there as we're speaking. So, you know, we like to sit down and talk with them, but they don't want to talk because they haven't got the mandate to talk with us. To us, they are terrorists.
Obviously, if he doesn't turn up at court on the 31st, then we'll seek a warrant for his arrest and we'll see him then. And the cops will arrest him and he's got no authority to arrest us, so we'll see him in court then.
It's a drizzly old day in Talaga Bay, but a spot of rain doesn't deter the Paua poachers. Fishery Officers Martin Williams and Grant Dixon have had a tip-off about some possible illegal activity on the water.
We know there's a boat out there. We believe 3 divers on the vessel. At this stage, we've got pretty closed-in conditions. They've been out for about 50 minutes. So what we've got to do at this stage is just wait for them to come in.
After an hour of waiting, the boat appears on the horizon.
It's not far off the headland, between the headland and the island, You can see 2 people on it standing up on the dodger. OK, these guys are coming in now.
Oh, yeah, they're going through.
Going through.
The boat's heading for the ramp. Time to send in the welcome committee.
If they've got a permit, they should be fine. If if they actually have got quite a lot of product that could be crayfish and killer or paua that's illegal, they could be a bit testy. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, this will be the tricky part, eh? Hey, boys. Hey, fishery officers. Just doing a quick check. So, what have you been doing? Diving? You got a permit, have you? Okay, we've got a permit here, authorising and to take for a hui. It's authorised 100 paua, 300 kina and 60 crayfish.
Customary fishing regulations allow local iwi to take specified quantities of seafood for events like tangi and hui. But whether these guys have valid paperwork and a legal catch remains to be seen.
So we've got some paua, few kina, and a lot of paua. So what I'm doing at the moment is just breaking the paua so we can do a count and see if the number authorised matches what the permit states.
At first glance, though, there seems to be a lot more than the authorised amount on board.
100 paua. Yeah, I think there's going to be more. And there's 2 named on the permit. So I'm just going to I'll do a straight count, so you just check us. 2, 4, 24, 26, 98, 100.
As suspected, they're well over the limit.
I've got all the details, so I'll just get the ID.
Confirm the ID. We've obviously got an
all
offence.
that's oversized.
There's going to be about 100 oversized.
Which means the 3 suspects are now in a heap of trouble.
Depending on what this count is here, it'll be something that's likely to proceed to prosecution. So I'm just going to finish a count on these and just see how many illegal paua we're dealing with. 2, 4, 120, 122, 122.
It's a classic example. It's after 5 o'clock. It's peeing down with rain. These guys wouldn't expect to get picked up. They're legitimising their hui, and they've got their 100 paua, which is heaps for a hui, and they're probably bringing in at least 250 is my estimate that they've got of paua there, which is way in excess, considering that if they were doing a recreational dive, 10 paua each would be, so they'd be 30 would be all they're allowed, and there's going to be heaps of undersize there too, so it's quite a big take of paua. It's probably the biggest take that we've had for quite a while.
Because this is obviously evidence of poaching black market in relation to quantities. Okay. Yeah, Ray, I'm not accepting this as a customary one, so I'm basically going to seize all the catch, seize the boat, we'll let them have their car, and we'll follow up interviews with the guys tomorrow. Well, obviously the problem is you've got way over what your permit authorises you.
Yep.
He's named on the permit, these other 2 guys aren't. Yep. These guys don't have a Reg 27 defence. For anything on board, you've got to have all the harvesters named on your permit. Yep. So that means the offences are going to be excess paua, undersized paua. But because you've got basically more than 3 times your daily limits, yep. Then that means serious non-commercial offending. So we're going to seize your boat. We'll come and speak to each of you. We'll line up sometime tomorrow.
Probably don't know.
No.
So the boat is staying with the fishery officers, which, needless to say, doesn't go down well with the suspects.
Yes, bro. Love your work.
What a haul!
Good haul. See, worthwhile waiting.
Yeah. Patience, eh?
I could tell they were like stunned mullets when you turned up, though, eh?
Yeah.
It's been a very successful seizure, but Martin and Grant face another hour of counting and measuring.
108, 104.
The minimum legal size for paua is 125 millimetres.
103.
These shellfish are substantially undersized.
92, 96.
And after tallying up the catch, they have their total.
257.
Beautiful.
And 257 is the number we counted out there with all those foul conditions with rain and having to deal with people and the vessel, so that shows good accuracy
Well done.
accounts.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Very pleased.
Fishery officers routinely uncover illegal catches up and down the east coast, but this is the largest haul so far from the Talaga Bay area.
Nice.
So what we're going to do now, we're going to take these down to a release point and we'll get them in the water, and hopefully a lot of them will survive.
The 3 men pleaded guilty to taking excess and undersized paua. They were each convicted and sentenced to 250 hours of community work, and their boat was ordered forfeit to the Crown. Umupuia, or Duda's Beach on Auckland's Pahudakawa coast, is a popular spot for shellfish gatherers, many of whom take more than their fair share.
It's notorious for people taking thousands and thousands of excess cockles, so we're here over the next 6 weeks. We've got signs up everywhere that say 50 per day, and it doesn't seem to stop people, so we're down here just trying to get the message through to them. When they come up, we'll check their catch.
And one bunch is already learning the hard way that cars and the beach don't always mix.
One way of digging for cockles, not putting our four-wheel drive out there.
Are they stuck?
Put it this way, I don't think it's long-term parking.
How stupid can you get?
Despite the signs and the fishery officer's presence, there are plenty of people prepared to break the rules.
Okay, sir, as you can see, you've got excess cockles here. Yep. All right, I require you to answer the following questions.
To enforce the legal limits, the officers have to contend with everything from the language barrier
I cannot understand.
to downright hostility.
It's a public place, I'm allowed to throw sand wherever I want. Cake and shells.
Come on, bro, don't
Not afraid of anywhere I want.
I'm Justin, Fishery Officer. How are you, bro? Here's my ID.
Yeah.
Okay, what we've got to do is we've got to work out who took what cockles.
Rookie fisheries recruit Justin Maxwell is just 3 weeks out of training college. He's trying out his recently acquired skills on an uncooperative bunch of cockle gatherers.
What we got there, mate, is we've got 144. Do you agree with the count there?
Further along the beach, Jason Corlett is dealing with another tricky punter.
What about my dog? Hey, no, you can't. Your dog didn't collect, mate. It's 50. You can see the sign there. You just park next to the sign. It's 50 per gatherer per day. Yeah, I don't think your dog gathered any, mate.
Oh, you wouldn't be surprised. He was out there the whole time.
Could I have your driver's licence, please, buddy?
I don't have a mix.
You haven't got it? Okay. So that's the name, name, date of birth. Hang on a second, buddy. That's the name, date of birth that's on your passport, driver's licence?
Yeah, mate.
Yep, okay. Home phone number?
Nah, mate.
Cell phone? So you don't have a...
Nah, mate.
No phones. Occupation? Unemployed?
Yeah.
You registered with WINS?
This guy just keeps saying no. And while it's no-go for the stranded car, for Justin things aren't getting any easier either.
Excuse me, bro. My name was Justin. What was yours?
Hey, Justin, Rob.
Rob. You can't touch the cockles while he's counting. So if you do, it's classed as obstruction, which is $250,000 fine or arrest. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm giving you a directive to leave the cockles alone and let him count. Okay, so can you move to the...
Answer my question before you go any further, Justin.
Come to the back of the car and I'll talk to you. Come to the car and I'll talk to you.
He might do something here.
He won't do nothing. I'll stand over here then. Just stand over here where you can see him. Okay, Rob, in the Auckland paramedic rules, it says that you have to count and basically sort the cockles at the water.
Paper that states this, so
we don't
I can read it.
It's about that thick.
Well,
we don't carry it with us.
mate.
Well, we know it.
So that we know that you're not lying.
No, well, we wouldn't do that because we've got better things to do.
Well,
but
I've got better things to do.
Take my word for it.
Here and watch you count pippies.
Take my word for it, it's in there.
Meanwhile, Jason is copping a fair amount of attitude as well.
Did you collect some of the cockles in the yellow bucket?
Did I collect some?
Yeah, did you collect some?
I thought you were asking that question.
I asked you whether you collected. I'm asking you whether you collected in that yellow bucket.
Yeah, mate.
Who else collected with you? This lady here?
And my dog.
Your dog collected cockles.
He was in there.
Jason has heard a variety of excuses in his 5 years as a fishery officer. But the dog's sticking to the story.
Is there any other explanation, ma'am? Anything else you'd like to say?
Have a nice day, fishery officer.
There you go, Otis. There's your 100 cockles. Just next time you come out, make sure you count as you're collecting in that.
Nah, yeah, mate.
And
I don't want that to happen again.
Don't bring them up, eh? Okay, so what happens now is I'll put a report together to my boss and he'll make a decision and you'll hear something from us within the next couple of weeks, okay?
Hopefully that's a warning, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Otis. Thank you. There's limits there for reasons. So they could end up with a warning letter or an infringement notice, cost them $250 just because they couldn't be bothered counting.
Back along the beach, the fishery officers are completing their count.
We're going to establish how many cockles there are and divide that among the amount of people that have been actively collecting on the beach today and go from there.
This group of 8 has collected a grand total of
746.
Which is nearly twice their allowable catch.
746 minus 400, 346 over. Alrighty. So all I'm going to do is, it's not the crime of the century or anything, so let's get it all in perspective. But I am required to take your details, and there's like a process that we have to go through to do that. Bit of an obvious question, did you count the cockles before returning to the beach? No.
With the information logged and their allowable catch handed back to them, the offenders hit the road after bidding a fond farewell to their friendly fishery officers.
Another lovely character, eh?
After a long day stuck in the sand, and with half the neighbourhood helping out, the occupants of the stranded vehicle make a final bid for freedom. The end of an action-packed day at Umapuia. And the officers return yet another batch of excess cockles to the sea.
There's probably 500 to 1,000 cockles in here that have to be returned to the water. You know, we were here, there's probably a dozen of us working today. You know, if we weren't here, how many cockles would have been taken? It's like Free Willy, isn't it? And they'll bury themselves back in the sand and run the gauntlet tomorrow when the next lot of gatherers come out. Brum, brum. Oh, you're not going to use that. Hurry up or else you're walking.
At the ports of Auckland, the Maritime Police have been called to help search a container ship for a dangerous fugitive believed to be on the run from Australia.
He has got a little bit of history, and our Australian counterparts advise us that it would be best to be armed. Just making sure we've got enough ammo.
What are the kind of things you got to look out for in an operation like this?
The bad guy.
Yeah.
We'll assess it when we get there, but ship's got a lot of hiding spaces, and I suspect it's going to take quite some time to clear the whole ship.
On their way to the wharves, Craig Kennedy briefs his offsider Murray Verco.
The ship was in port when he went missing, that's all. So it's a bit of a long shot that they have to explore it.
The man they're looking for is Australia's most wanted criminal, underworld boss Antonio's Fat Tony Mockbell, who jumped bail and vanished from Melbourne to avoid a 12-year prison sentence for drug trafficking. To make matters worse, the fugitive has been linked to an Australian gangland killing, so Craig and Murray won't be taking any chances. The plan is for customs officers to search the ship from top to bottom, with the police providing an armed escort. With a desperate criminal possibly anywhere on board, Murray and Craig are well aware of the risks they face.
We've got to watch our backs all the time, plus obviously someone in there is helping him too, so he's just not going to be sitting there waiting for us. So, and if he's armed, well, I mean, that's a whole different kettle of fish then.
Fully kitted out with rifles, handguns and body armour, Craig and Murray are now ready to head aboard. While Murray remains on deck to guard the gangway, Craig and the customs officers head inside to brief the captain.
The Australian Federal Police
have asked you to do
have a number of lines of inquiry, and one of them is to mitigate the risk that this offender has boarded, stowed away on this ship to try and get to New Zealand.
He's got half a brain, he won't come to New Zealand, but...
Well, yes, it's the guy's reputedly worth $300 million, so...
It's worth finding.
Worth finding, yeah.
If you only find his wallet.
Yeah,
okay,
more in the mine.
You guys just feel free to have access to the whole ship.
Okay.
I'll let the engineers know that they want access to the engine room. Oh, will you let the engineers know? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
The search starts in the crew's cabins.
Yeah, go on through, Billy.
Hiya, sitting on your cabin, okay? You know there's someone under your bed, you reckon? Okay. Not a very big space in the one room.
Then proceeds to the storerooms.
clear so far, as you can see. Guys are doing a sterling job.
But when the first mate can't find the right key, drastic measures are called for.
Nearly.
Something's coming.
Beautiful.
There we go.
So far, the officers have found nothing of interest, apart from some undeclared tobacco.
We covered the tax when it was and charged them a fine which was equivalent to what the tax would have been plus the tax.
So, while the cabin search hasn't been a complete waste of time for customs, there's just no sign of the fugitive.
Well, where is he?
Found any bag, guys?
No. No, I shot a few seagulls though. Yeah.
Now it's Craig's turn to guard the gangway, while Murray tags along with the search team as they tackle the lower decks.
It's unbelievable. So many places, that you could tuck yourself into.
Looking for evidence that someone might have been living here, like drink bottles, some food, McDonald's wrappers are a good one.
That would have surprised you if you jumped out of there. It bloody surprised me too.
No such luck. Rigorous searches of the engine room and the cargo decks have drawn a blank. And with no evidence of the wanted man anywhere on board, the search team's work here is done.
We've searched the vessel and haven't come up with anything, so quite assured that he's not on board. And they'll have to look somewhere else for him. Maybe in the Bahamas, on the beach, sipping a cocktail.
Rumour has it that after transferring $20 million offshore, Tony Mokbel flew out of Perth on a false passport for his ancestral home of Lebanon. But there the trail has gone cold. The international manhunt for Australia's most wanted fugitive continues. While Fat Tony's vanished into thin air, next morning Murray's about to help another aggressive prisoner fly the coop.
No, you're not going to bite me.
Bird rescue specialist Lynn McDonald wants to release a giant petrel which was found on Muriwai Beach.
And we tried to release it at Muriwai off Gannett Rock, which is where I release a few of them here and there. And it went straight down into the rip and got stuck in the rip, and it spent 3 hours trying to rescue it out of the rip. And I'm just not at all happy to do that again. So I want it out at sea where it can just fly off.
I don't recall ever doing one of these sort of jobs, but things are a little bit slow this morning, so yeah, it's a good thing to get into.
The plan is to release the petrel far enough out at sea so it won't be tempted to fly back over land.
And when they get on land, they can't take off from flat land. They can't even take off from a beach because the waves prevent them. They can't seem to get through and get back out there.
And as they head out past Rangitoto, the bird's getting restless.
He's getting keen to go out because he smells that he's in his own environment. Hey, come on. Out you come. Out you come. That's a good boy. I'm just going to put him over the side. I'm not going to chuck him up in the air or anything, so... There you go. You're going to jump off yourself. All right, I'll put you over. There you go. Whoops. Oops. There we go.
And at last, the giant petrel is right back at home, on the water.
They very rarely ever take off and fly when you let them go. He probably will spend an hour or two on the sea actually getting himself all sorted and exercising his wings. So he's actually having a big bath at the moment. It's really good that he can come out on the boat and leave him out here too. It is really good. It's very much his natural environment.
With the bird floating happily on the Gulf, for Lynn and Murray, it's mission accomplished.
That's the ultimate thing, is to be able to get them released back into the wild and leave them behind, because that's their second chance.
Bit different from a normal day today?
It is actually, yeah. It's a little bit fluffy. It's good for her. I'm sure she gets lots of birds that are in trouble. Maybe she'll call on us a few more times now.